AskReddit by Andy Bales. What are you convinced people are pretending to enjoy? Reaction videos. Why would anyone care how a stranger reacts to something? Most of the time, the reaction isn't even real and just played up for the camera. If there's someone whose content I enjoy, and someone else's content I enjoy, I like to watch that person watch the other person. I'm not going to enjoy the reaction video if the person is reacting to content that I don't like. 3-hour-long church services. Jesus gave the Sermon on the Mount in like 5 minutes. Get over your ego, pastor. When Rosa Parks died, her funeral service was supposed to be 3 hours long. That seemed needlessly long to me, but she's an American hero, so maybe a longer service made sense. Instead, it lasted over 7 hours. https://www.nbcnews.com/news/amp/WBNA9893832 closed bracket, and you know that's because every preacher and every politician and every celebrity wanted to brag about speaking at Rosa Parks' funeral. It seemed horribly self-indulgent to me. It became less about her and more, did you see what I said about her? Having constant drama at work, in friend groups, and elsewhere really can't be all that exciting, can it? If I have one friend causing me too much drama, I usually avoid it like it's the plague. Seems some people tend to create drama everywhere they go. Bars and restaurants with loud music and terrible acoustics. What's the point in being social in a place where they're trying to make it hard for you to socialize? Someone explained this once and it made a lot of sense, so I'm gonna try. But it'll most likely be shitty. Loud music fills in awkward silences and covers up social faux pas in an environment where mixing and mingling is encouraged. It helps facilitate you hooking up with Jenny because she doesn't realize you're a terrible conversationalist since the music covers it up. LinkedIn. Accurate. It's like an office party you don't want to attend but need to so you can network. Your boss's jokes. Spot on, sir. Podcasts where the hosts just laugh at everything the other host's guests say. Nothing is that funny for that long, dude. Wow, you're right. Sometimes a podcast really needs an editor to say, "I'm glad you guys are having a good time, but this whole episode was like an in-joke that the audience is not involved in." Trying to make everything Instagram ready. I've fallen in that trap before, deleted everything but Reddit. I'm much happier now living in the moment, watching my kids play instead of taking photos of them, eating my food instead of standing above it trying to take a picture in a crowded restaurant. Once you stop feeding your ego, a lot of worry stops with it. As a fellow Reddit and nothing else internet person, I think you should continue to take as many pictures of your kids as possible. Long ass, boring videos of their friends' kids. When someone asks me about my kid, I just show them one photo quickly and that's it. I know how much I hate it when people start scrolling photo albums. Live action remakes. What's not to love about a movie that's longer, has less expression, changes the original ending and message, features actors that can't really sing, and only exists to remind you of a better film that came out 25 years earlier? Maintaining their jobs as YouTube, TikTok, Instagram personalities. I briefly had mild success with a channel on YT 10 years ago and it was nowhere near the level things are now. And I see the production value and the regularity of some of the content. And I just think how much pressure these folks feel to feed the machine or perish. Being a content creator sucks. When you start, it's kind of a passion project, which is great. Ideas are fresh, and inspiration comes naturally. When you get traction and find a formula that clicks, it becomes more about pushing content that generates as much traffic, likes, shares, and subs as possible. When this happens, your original ideas become more and more manufactured and less authentic, which takes the joy out of the creative process, making it feel like a job you hate. that nasty fermented shark they over in Iceland. Same with that cheese with live maggots in it that they eat in Italy. Deleted. I once went into an amusement park on a cloudy day with occasional rain. It was literally the best experience ever. There was this roller coaster that normally was really popular with probably over an hour of waiting time. But on this day, nobody was there because of the shitty weather. The wait in line was like 5-minute maximum. I rode that thing like 5 times in under half an hour. Literally the best experience ever. We were extremely lucky with the weather. Playing tag with a 4-year-old. You have to let them win all the time to not make them cry. You have to run really slow and you have to look like you're enjoying it. Wrong. You let them win 30% of the time. This teaches them the value in winning and exploiting a physically superior being's weakness. My presence. Sometimes I think, well, if they didn't like me they wouldn't hang out with me, but then I overthink more and conclude that they are being polite and don't wanna just ghost me. Baby showers, reveal parties. I feel like those are just excuses to have get-togethers. Having a job. As someone who hates working, I'd say it depends. I've done volunteer work I have loved and stayed longer than my shift, but my real job I do not like at all. I used to think people pretended to like olives. I'd eat them if they were in a dish, but I didn't like them. A few years of that and suddenly I'm buying olives to eat on their own. Acquired the taste, I suppose. I ducking love olives. I straight ate an entire jar in one night out the jar with a fork. Those big spider leg eyelashes they pay for and put on. https://what'sthisbug/comment/about_an_4/an_found_an_found_a_gas/ The Kardashians. My one wish is to find out what the hell made them so popular. Waking up before dawn to work out. I do that several times a week. I partially agree, the devil's in the details. I don't enjoy getting up and starting my workout, but while I'm doing it is okay, and I absolutely love having worked out. Going to a children's performance, especially if their own kids aren't currently on stage. NFTs. Life. Why is it so expensive? I'm not even having a good time. The happy birthday song. Everyone feels awkward singing it, and awkward having it sung at them. Can we please just not? Clubbing. Deleted. 2022. Gotta be honest. Second worst year of my life. Being a parent to kids aged 0-2. It's great and terrible at the same time. Contemporary design trends. The all-white grey homes with rendered exteriors are so lifeless and all look the same. There's no way people actually want this, right? What are rendered exteriors? I did a quick Google and only found 3D rendered houses. Drake. I know one whole person who likes Drake for real, and it's the only fucking thing he listens to. Ever. Literally. His Spotify Wrapped is 100% Drake.